Well, hello, friend, and congratulations on making it to day 7 of our gratitude challenge. So, how do you feel? Yesterday, we talked about making healthy choices. Do you have more energy? Are you feeling more confident in your body and just like you could take on the world? And because you've been working on your mindset of gratitude, how is that changing things for you? How are you seeing a different perspective this week? Well, today is our last day and we're going to have a little fun today because that's what we're focusing on. And I want to let you know right away that I have a special gift I'm going to offer you at the end. So we don't want the fun to end, right? So let's talk about fun and how to have gratitude for that area of our life. Here's our quote for today. No one is always busy. It just depends what number you are on their priority list, including yourself. Okay, let's be honest. All work and no play leaves you stressed out, overwhelmed, exhausted, stretched. No fun to be around, right? And nobody's going to get a very good you. You're probably not even going to be able to put your best you into what it is that you do. And can I be honest? Of the 7 areas that we've been talking about this week, fun was the one that was lowest for me. Okay? Because I have a tendency to do because there's so many people I want to serve and so many things that I want to do. And who has time for fun when you're doing all of that? And so I saw it as something that was unnecessary, maybe even something that was selfish because it would be taken away from my goals, taken away from my family, taken away from where I thought my intentions and my energy needed to go. Have you ever struggled with that? And yet, being able to have fun is a necessity. Not only for our relationships, so people want to be around you, right? Because who wants to be around a sourpuss or somebody who's always on their computer or always on their phone, but also because it re-energizes you and brings out who you are. And that is really going to be key. So the question is, what is it that you love to do? Maybe you're like me. And at one point I was like, I don't even know what I want to do. It had been so long. I was a mom with 3 young kids. When did anybody ever ask me what I wanted to do? And when was the last time I even had time on my own to do something just I wanted to do that didn't involve all of my family, right? So I didn't know what that looked like. So maybe you need to look back at your past, like before that job that you have, before the kids that you have, before, maybe even back to when you were a kid or you were in college. What were the things that were really fun for you? What was it that you loved to do? What was it that made you smile? What was it that, if somebody said, hey, you want to go do this? You're like, yes. It didn't matter how big a project you had sitting in front of you. But maybe things have changed like they have for me. As we grow, we're a different person. And so different things are fun to us. So maybe you need to embark on this journey of discovering what it is that is fun for you. So either way, here is today's challenge. Okay, number 1, the rule is have fun, okay? So we're gonna start by doing this. We're gonna start by just brainstorming, brain dumping, getting some ideas down on paper. Shoot for at least 5. You may be the person who, gets 10 down in 10 seconds flat, or you may be struggling to put down number 1. Okay, so the goal is 5 of just 5 things that you think would be fun to do, right? And then pick one and do it. It's really not hard, and it may not be something that you're gonna go really far away. It may be something that doesn't even require you to leave your house, but what's something that can just be a daily fun? And then you can start thinking about those bucket lists, those bigger fun things that maybe involve a little more preparation and a little bit more forethought before going into it, right? And I want you to see how this changes things. And I don't ever want you to feel like I don't have time to have fun. I want you to say, I am grateful that I have the choice to have fun, right? Because you're making the time for what's important for you, right? So when you're done, you're going to text me and let's say done that you did something fun. And I'm going to want to hear what it is that you did to get your name in the drawings. I'm just going to tell you that up front. But here's the thing. This is day 7. And this gratitude thing should not go away because Thanksgiving is yet to come. And even beyond that, we go into Christmas and New Year's and then everything else that the next year holds. This attitude of gratitude is what should always be with us and we should always be focusing on. And so for this last 7 days, we've been focusing on what we have in these 7 key areas. What are they again? Faith, family, friends, your field, your finances, your fitness, and your fun. But here's what I want to challenge you with. I want you to get beyond just where you are, which is a great place to start. I want you to start envisioning, where would you like those areas to be? How would you like those to look different a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, maybe even a couple days from now? Let's start dreaming big dreams, like ones that you don't even know for sure how you would do that. That's the kind of dreams that I want to start envisioning because those are the ones that are going to require you to become a different person. And guess what? This is my passion, is to help other women to be able to dream those bigger dreams, to envision those areas of their life and the impact they want to make, and to actually start moving in that direction. Because not only have you decided, but you also have a plan and you've got accountability. So at the very beginning of this challenge, I offered you a special gift, and I'm going to offer it to you again just in case you didn't take me up on it yet. And that is a free life and business priorities audit. So what we do is we get clarity on where you are. Then we start to envision where you want to be. And then we can talk about what might help you to get from here to there, right? And remember, it's not just about the how, it's more about the who. And that's always going to be rooted in gratitude for exactly where you are and what you have. So thanks so much for joining me for this past 7 days. I trust this has been a blessing for you as it has been for me. I'll go ahead and drop the link for grabbing your audit, but it's lissafiggins.com/audit. And I'll look forward to hearing how you're grateful. So let's stay in touch.